Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The following presentation will provide a detailed analysis and troubleshooting guide for Diagnostic Trouble Code DTC P2647 concerning the rocker arm oil pressure switch circuit, high voltage, in the Honda Civic models from 2016 to 2021. This code indicates an issue related to the oil pressure switch responsible for regulating the variable valve timing (VVT) function in these vehicles. The VVT system enhances engine performance and efficiency by altering the timing of the intake and exhaust valves based on driving demands. When this DTC is triggered, it can lead to decreased engine efficiency and power loss, necessitating prompt diagnosis and repair. This guide will systematically approach the troubleshooting process to identify and rectify the underlying issues causing the DTC. Each step will be thoroughly explained, ensuring clarity in resolving the presented diagnostic challenge. DTC P2647 refers to a problem with the rocker arm oil pressure switch, specifically indicating a high voltage condition in its circuit. The rocker arm oil pressure switch is crucial for the variable valve timing (VVT) system in Honda vehicles, as it monitors oil pressure to optimize the valve timing for better engine performance. The switch is usually located near the engine, directly connected to the rocker arm assembly. Its function is to signal the powertrain control module (PCM) about the oil pressure status, which influences the VVT operation. The PCM, located in the engine compartment, processes data from this switch alongside other sensors to make real-time adjustments to the engine functions, ensuring efficiency and performance. A problem with the oil pressure switch can compromise the VVT system, directly affecting engine output and fuel efficiency. Several potential causes can lead to the triggering of DTC P2647. First, a low engine oil level can impede the function of the rocker arm oil pressure switch, potentially causing it to provide inaccurate readings. Secondly, a faulty rocker arm oil pressure switch itself may result in a high voltage signal, prompting the DTC to trigger. This could be due to internal failure or external damage to the component. Lastly, an open circuit in the wiring between the rocker arm oil pressure switch and the PCM can lead to irregular voltage readings, thus activating the DTC. Each of these causes must be examined thoroughly to ensure proper diagnosis and subsequent repair. When dealing with DTC P2647, several symptoms may manifest, reflecting the underlying issue with the oil pressure switch. One common symptom is poor engine performance, which may be noticeable during acceleration or at lower RPMs, where optimal valve timing is critical. Additionally, drivers may experience increased fuel consumption due to the engine not operating efficiently. The check engine light will be illuminated on the dashboard, indicating a malfunction that requires attention. Drivers might also encounter erratic engine behavior or even stalling under certain conditions, further emphasizing the importance of prompt diagnostics and repair. Understanding these symptoms can help guide the troubleshooting process effectively. The first troubleshooting step involves checking the engine oil level. A proper oil level is crucial, as insufficient oil can lead to incorrect readings from the rocker arm oil pressure switch, triggering DTC P2647. Use the dipstick to verify that the oil level falls within the recommended range. If the oil level is low, it's essential to add the appropriate type and amount of oil to bring it up to the correct level. After making adjustments, if the oil level is confirmed to be adequate, you can proceed to the next step in troubleshooting. This foundational step ensures that oil-related issues do not lead to erroneous diagnostics later. Always refer to the vehicle's service manual for precise oil specifications. In the second step of the troubleshooting process, begin by turning the vehicle to the on mode without starting the engine. Utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the stored DTC. This step is essential as it resets the system and allows for fresh data to be collected. Following the DTC clearance, conduct a VTEC test using the HDS. This test assesses the operational status of the variable valve timing system, ensuring that the rocker arm oil pressure switch is functioning correctly. If the test results are satisfactory, it indicates that the issue might be intermittent, suggesting that it could be necessary to check for loose connections or poor terminal contact. If the test results are not satisfactory, further investigation into the fault is warranted. The third step involves checking the internal circuit of the rocker arm oil pressure switch. Start by turning the vehicle off to ensure safety, and then disconnect the rocker arm oil pressure switch 2P connector. Following this disconnection, check for continuity between the designated test points in the switch's circuitry. It's essential to ensure that the vehicle is in the off mode during this step to avoid erroneous readings. Test point 1 corresponds to the switch side of the 2P connector, while test point 2 is the second wire on the same connector. If continuity is confirmed between these test points, it suggests that the internal wiring of the rocker arm oil pressure switch is intact, allowing you to move on to the next troubleshooting step. If there is no continuity, the rocker arm oil pressure switch may need replacement. In the fourth step, you will conduct an open wire check for the VTM line. Start this step by using the HDS to jump the short circuit sense SCS line and wait for over a minute. This process prepares the system for diagnostics by allowing it to stabilize. After ensuring the SCS line is jumped, disconnect the PCM connector E, which is typically an 80-pin connector located at the vehicle's engine control unit. Following disconnection, check for continuity between the designated test points in the wiring. Similar to previous steps, the vehicle should be in the off mode during this check. Ensure the wiring between the rocker arm oil pressure switch and PCM is intact. If continuity exists, move on to the next troubleshooting step. If not, this indicates an open in the VTM wire that requires repair. The fifth troubleshooting step involves verifying continuity in the LG wire, which connects the rocker arm oil pressure switch to its grounding point. Begin by checking continuity between test point 1, associated with the rocker arm oil pressure switch side, and test point 2, which connects to body ground. This continuity check ensures that the switch can properly communicate signals to the PCM. Again, it is critical to have the vehicle in the off mode and the connectors disconnected to obtain accurate readings. If continuity is confirmed in this step, the LG wire is functioning correctly. From here, the next step is to consult authorized service information related to the DTCs or the symptoms being addressed. If there is still concern about the PCM, substituting a known good PCM will help isolate the problem further. Following the completion of all troubleshooting steps, it is crucial to verify that repairs are successful. Begin this process by using the HDS to clear all diagnostic trouble codes from the system. After clearing the codes, take the vehicle for a test drive to ensure that it operates smoothly without returning to the initial fault conditions. During the test drive, pay close attention to performance issues and monitor the vehicle's behavior. It's important to conduct various driving scenarios to confirm that the VVT system is operating as expected, without triggering DTC P2647 again. Should the DTC reappear post-repair, further investigation may be necessary to trace other potential issues that were overlooked previously. To help prevent issues that might lead to DTC P2647 in the future, consistent preventive maintenance is essential. Regular oil level checks should be part of the vehicle's routine maintenance schedule to ensure that the oil remains at the appropriate level, thereby ensuring proper function of the rocker arm oil pressure switch. It is equally important to use high-quality oil products tailored for the Honda Civic to maintain optimal engine conditions. Additionally, periodically inspecting the wiring and connectors associated with the rocker arm oil pressure switch and PCM can help catch any potential issues before they escalate into serious problems. This proactive approach promotes long-term vehicle reliability and performance, ultimately saving on repair costs. DTC P2647 signals a critical problem with the rocker arm oil pressure switch and its circuitry, directly impacting the VVT system's functionality. Following a thorough step-by-step troubleshooting methodology is essential in identifying the root cause of the issue, whether it be a faulty component, wiring, or other related factors. Effective communication between the rocker arm oil pressure switch and the PCM is paramount for optimal engine performance. Hence the importance of rectifying any identified issues promptly. Furthermore, adopting preventive measures, such as regular oil checks and proper maintenance, will not only address current issues, but also improve the vehicle's overall longevity and performance. By understanding the implications of DTC P2647 and responding appropriately, vehicle owners can ensure a more reliable and efficient driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.